Hi guys, this is Johnny D from Watchmaker Collective. We're looking at a new face from the Watchmaker Collective Pack 14. It's a set of 10 faces, a little bit of a mix of analog and digital, etc. This is called Digiline X-FIT UC. UC stands for ucolor and rc1 means that it's been updated. So let's delve into some of the features. Like most of the faces that I do, it has a lock screen built in. So if you tap it, you can see nothing happens. And if you tap around the 12 o'clock here, you tap just once, it just keeps saying locked. It shows you the red lock icon. If you double tap it, you get an unlocked screen right there. So now you see that little unlock at the very top of the watch, and now we can look at the features. So let's start with the 3 o'clock position. 3 o'clock position will scroll basically the weather. Let's go through those really quick. So you've got miles that you've walked, and you got the same thing in kilometers. You have the current weather, and right above to the right of it, you'll see it says clear, and then it says 21:16. That was the last time that the weather was updated, so you know if it's current or not. So you can scroll through those three things. And to the left right here, it has the altitude. The altitude is always there. It shows you your altitude above sea level. So just in case you want to know where you are. Alright, so at the very top over here we have 02166. That shows you the steps that you've walked. To the right of that it says 5K. So that's a way that you can change your goal. And we'll get into that in just a second. And you see over here on the left it says goal, and it has a little triangle down here. When that triangle hits the top of that graph, that means that you've completed your goal. So we go from 5K, we can go to 10K, 15K, and 20K. So the little icon at the bottom here will move now. The way Watchmaker works, the phone doesn't actually read the steps very well, so this is not a live version of the watch. And if I had done that with the live version of the watch, you would see the little triangle here move along with it. So we've got that. So the next thing that we do is we tap the center, and that's going to change the time. So you can see it says 0924, so it's 9:24 p.m. Now, some people don't like the leading zero, some people do. I kind of like it, but I do give you the option of clicking once in the center, gets rid of that leading zero. You still say C, rather, it says 9:24 p.m. You tap it again, and now it's going to say 21:25, and that's 24-hour time. So it's kind of up to you what you like. You can pick either of the three options. If you go to the far right, you see the far left, you see it says filter, and you click filter, and that's basically the darkness filter. So you click it once, and it drops it about 20%, 40%, 60%, and then it goes to 100% darkness if you want complete, theater mode, so you don't have to worry about it. Or it's also good at night when you're out and about, and the watch can look really bright. Okay, so we got U plus over here, and we got U minus up over here, so that basically scrolls through the U colors. So you can see that we're going through all the different colors. This will scroll from left to right. And if you hit the U minus, I always do that. You hit the U minus, and that'll take you backwards. So that'll take you back to the color that you were trying to get to. So you can play around with the colors that, and see one that you like, obviously. I've picked kind of an orangey yellow. The orangey yellow, I kind of like that, but your final choice is up to you, of course. Okay, let's take another look at feature. It's called the ambient mode or dim mode, and that's usually always at the 6 o'clock position. So if you click that, it's going to scroll you through some different options. So normal means that when the watch goes dormant on your wrist, becomes inactive, it'll look dark like that. Always on light means that the light mode, the LITE, is not as dark of a screen. So it's good for like kind of daytime when you're out and about, maybe in an office setting or at home, and you don't want it to be really dark during the daytime. So that's kind of a daytime dim if you want. So you go always on, that's always dark. You go off, that's obviously no dim. Light dim at sunset. At sunset, it will turn a little darker, so light dim, so it's not going to get super dark. So we can kind of run that through the time machine here. Let's get to around 6 a.m. and you'll see that it'll suddenly just go from light to dark. And let's go to around 7:45, 8 o'clock p.m. You'll see as soon as it hits near sunset, it'll just automatically go dark on you. So let's just see. There you go. See that? So every time you play with that, you have to unlock it again. So let's go look at another mode of dim. So dim after sunset is basically like the dim light. So it's just a little darker. So when it hits sunset or sunrise, it'll go from light to dark, and there's no transition. The other mode is slow glow at sunset. Now I didn't come up with that. That's been around for a while, but it's a very cool feature. And what that does is it slowly. So right now we're at night, so it's going to be dark. So let's kind of get towards sunrise, which is around 6 something, I believe. And you'll see as it approaches. Let's zip to 6. You'll see as it approaches 6, it'll start to get lighter, and lighter. I probably did that a little too fast. So let's go back around to almost 8 p.m. is about when it's getting dark right now. So once it hits sunset, it'll slowly get darker and darker for probably about an hour after sunset. So let's see how that works here. So we go from 6. So right around now, we should start seeing some dim coming out pretty soon. There you go. That's about it. Not as dramatic as it is on a typical analog that I do, where I have a little bit more brilliance in the dim modes. I'm sure some of you have seen those. Okay, on the far right we have a battery meter. It's an arc form, so you can see right now it's roughly around 2/3 of the way up, about 60%. And you can see that that's actually what I have on my phone at the moment. I think that we've hit all the features on this. I think that's about it. So hopefully it's a face that you'll like, and check it out. It's Watchmaker Collective Pack 14. You need to have the Watchmaker app that's available through the Google Play Store. You need to have that on your phone in order to obviously run a watch. You also need to have an Android watch that runs Android Wear. All right, guys, thank you very much for taking a look at this video, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.